Okay, so this is Keith's trailer. So what we're going to do is he usually, when he's hauling a car, he uses the come-alongs, and that takes readjusting like hell. So what we're going to do is we're going to, if I can get this balanced, we're going to mount that basically there. In the middle we're going to reinforce it, and we're going to have a round block here, and then he can run his cable straight down, and all we have to do is wind this up to get cars up on his trailer. So I'll show you what I've got made for the plate. So here's the plate that I made up. Basically I just lightly tacked on a couple of bolts, but I ground the heads off, and then I really gave it some serious penetration and welding it. You can see how much I got, and it was only like 3/8 of an inch or whatever. Anyways, it's buried. The welding is buried pretty good, so I ran across that way, and went, well, first I went around, then I went across this way. So it should be lots. So basically, this is going to get welded to the frame, and that fits perfectly onto that. So this can be removed. Sorry, my hands are so shaky. So we're just going to true it up. We're going to fix these welds down here because they've kind of let go a little bit. You got it?
I will in a minute.
Okay. And he's got the other side. And then what we might do is run a plate, a short plate, and that way we can have like a steep triangle here to reinforce this where the block's going to go. So it should go about there. So that shouldn't be too bad. So, what do you think? Going to have to get your welder out here so we can fix those corners.
Yeah.
And do you want to use those straps there? Or, because I can beat them flat and then tack them on the side, weld them up on the sides if you want. What about this side? Is this trued up?
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
So you can see how much cracking is in the... How much cracking we've got. This is let go, this is cracked and all let go. So we're going to have to really give it to her along here.
What happens when you drive a Jeep into it?
Yeah, that's what happens when you drive a Jeep into it. And then probably what we'll do is run a support from here to here. It won't interfere with having cars on the trailer, and that way there'll be enough room to put hooks into there and strap the car down. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I got this pretty close to being even. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, this has got more of a slant here than here, but I'm just going to drill a hole through it so we can put the block and tackle on it, but that's what we got so far. Okay, so we have our center plate, and then got our mark for center there, and we're going to have a piece that comes out. I'm going to weld this up. First I have to reinforce this. Okay, so not a bad bead for a cheap welder. This one's where I came up and joined from the bottom. So it's welded there, there, and across the bottom. That plate is tacked in. So Keith is just cutting the support that comes down. Okay, we ran out of daylight. We've got a lag bolt in there. Got this all welded up. Got the piece here. And this is all welded up. And then, if I try not to jiggle the camera too much, we got this mounted. So if you see, the cable will come across, come into this, and go straight back to the back of the trailer. And he's got 50 feet, and this is only a 16-foot trailer, so this should work perfectly.